And Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at our country station website, kicks96country.com, and on our YouTube channel. Please welcome for the very first time ever here to the Kicks 96 studios, Grady McAuliffe. How are you, Grady?
I'm doing good, Fletch.
You feeling wild and free?
I'm feeling very well and free.
That's going to make sense to you in a minute. All right. Well, this is your first time visiting here at Kicks 96. Is this your first time ever being in Muscle Shoals area?
It is my first time in Alabama.
Really? First time in Alabama? Well, welcome to Alabama.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So where are you from originally?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut, the great Northeast.
Yeah.
I have friends that live out that way. It's really pretty out there. I've never been there, but it's really, really pretty out there.
It is. Yeah.
So talk to us now, folks. From all over, obviously all over the world, not just the Shoals area, are watching these. So somebody who's like me who's never been to Connecticut, talk to us a little bit about growing up in Connecticut and how you found country music.
Well, I grew up musically. I was more of a grunge guy, kind of
Okay.
rock guy. So early in my days, I was rock band, modern rock, grunge. We had a lot of early success. Opened up for bands like Blondie, Feather and Ezra, some of the '80s bands, Rat, Fuel. We opened up for. So kind of started with the rock edge, and then I was writing songs, and I got into Nashville, had them produce a CD for me. So I like the blend of country and rock.
Mhm.
So that's
Well, I
kinda
mean, that's not unheard of at all. A lot of people, like take someone like Eric Church, for example. They really, really heavy rock influence, especially like '80s rock, Mellencamp, Springsteen, people like that. And there's something about rock, especially early rock. It's very story heavy, and country has always been about the song and the story behind the song and the story in the song.
exactly.
So it makes sense to transition from rock to country, or even from country to rock. These two genres, they have a lot in common.
Yeah.
But did you find that as a songwriter, country just kind of came easy to you, or was there like a learning curve?
It kind of came easy. Yeah, the sound and like you were just saying about the story, I love the story and building,
Mhm.
a good story within the music. So that's kind of what really, and honestly, like bands like Pearl Jam
Yeah.
and Alice in Chains, when they did their acoustic stuff, it almost had a little bit of that country kind of edge to it.
Yeah,
So
you could get off into that, and you've got a lot of like even metal artists. Take James Hetfield from Metallica. He was featured on the Waylon Jennings tribute album.
yeah,
He's heavily country influenced.
yeah,
And I always point to people like Mac Neesmith of the Monkees. He got off in the '60s into a little bit of a country rhythm there. So there's really really a lot, I think, that was an artist as an artist and a songwriter evolves from through genres. There seems to always be that country,
yeah,
and some come to country just stay.
yeah.
All right, so you've been knocking around Nashville and singing and songwriting for a very very long time.
Yeah.
You've got a brand new single. It's called Wild and Free.
Yep.
Now, is that one that you wrote, or is it one that you found, or how'd
It's
that work?
one that I wrote. Yeah.
Okay. Well, talk to us a little bit about the single Wild and Free.
Wild and free. Well, it's simply put, it's about just working hard all week, and we're all working towards the weekend. Just want to let loose, have a beer, kick back with some friends, and everybody wants to be wild and free. No matter how old you are, yeah, right?
Yeah. So you get Wild and Free, and Wild and Free in Connecticut the same as Wild and Free in, like, say, Nashville?
Well, sure, it can be, right? Why not?
So, all right. So, well, talk to us a little bit about your journey through Nashville. It's like when you got to Nashville, was there a disconnect maybe from the world that you knew to the world of rock versus the world of country? How did that transition?
Well, it is different. I mean, Nashville, right? There's a lot going on here. It's very competitive down here, but there's a lot of different styles down here too. It's all over the place. It's not obviously not just country.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with Connecticut. Definitely Connecticut's more rock, hip hop, but there's some country floating around there. So I'm still based in Connecticut. So I've
Mm-hmm.
just kind of been coming into Nashville here and there for stuff. But yeah,
Okay. So Nashville's been very welcoming to you.
it has.
Oh yeah, good. See, that's my folks in Nashville, my Nashville peeps. I love y'all. You guys are just always so welcoming.
Very
so
welcoming.
Very, very willing to open the doors and just kind of like share that space. And
Absolutely.
so you've got this brand new single, Wild and Free. You've already had some radio success with previous singles like On the Edge.
Correct.
So if somebody is curious about Grady McAuliffe and they
Mhm.
want to know more about you and about your music, where might they go online and find you?
Well, we're obviously streaming wherever you find your music, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. Um, you can find me on Instagram at grady.mcauliffe, MCAULIFFE. or we're on TikTok at Grady McAuliffe Music, or the easiest way to find me would be just to search online Grady Northern Country. That's what I'm doing here. Since it has that rock edge, grungy edge, I kind of classify it as like more of a Northern Country.
All right. Well, find him online. Find him on his social media. Look for a live performance from Grady McAuliffe elsewhere here on our YouTube channel. And Grady, come on back sometime. And you're in Muscle Shoals now, so it's like there's a whole lot of music history here. I'll tell you about that later. They all know this stuff because they've heard me talk about it plenty, but I'll tell you about it a little bit later. Look for a live performance him elsewhere here on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time on another artist video blog at Kicks96Country.com.
Thank you.
So let's take a ride, overlook them city lights. One day we'll reminisce about these days, being young, wild,